Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another unboxing and review, and today we are featuring this. It's from Hasbro's new Fortnite Victory Royale series. We have the Arcade Collection. Alright, so I saw this on Amazon. This is a part of Hasbro's new Fortnite line of action figures, and this is kind of like an accessory pack. I found this on Amazon the other day when I was combing around, and this really caught my eye because, for one, it's a 6-inch scale arcade cabinet, and I am so stoked on this. I am like speechless right now. Like, I want more of these. I want more of these arcade cabinets because I'd love to be able to create like a diorama and just make custom arcade cabinets of all my favorite arcade games. And at the same time, this is great because I believe this is also double functions as a weapons locker for your Fortnite accessories. So this is really cool. As I've stated, I found this on Amazon. I want to say I paid maybe like $11 for it, and it's pretty neat. I don't know who's going to be carrying this toy line right now. I haven't seen any of the Fortnite figures by Hasbro at any of my stores. So far, I've only seen them on Amazon. So, fingers crossed. Hopefully, I'll be able to find these, and these will be more readily available, like at Target or Walmart or whatever. But yeah, let's take a look at this. So, right off the bat, the package design, it's fun. It's different. It's, it's not like anything else we've gotten from Hasbro in terms of like Marvel Legends or Star Wars Black Series. This is an open window. There's no actual plastic window. You can actually handle the arcade cabinet yourself and get a feel for it. The package is pretty small. It's about the size of the cabinet itself. There's no excess packaging. It's kind of ironic though, because I was complaining about the Fortnite figures. It's like they gave us these amazing figures, but you barely see them through the box. They just give you that tiny window. But it's almost like the packaging strategy on the arcade cabinet's the complete opposite. It's like they give us this large window and you can actually handle and feel what you're getting here. Which I'm not complaining. I think that's a great idea. So let's open up this arcade cabinet and get this review started. Really excited about this. I know I sound silly, but I'm a big fan of like old school arcades. I spent a good chunk of my youth during the 80s and 90s hanging out at the arcade. Whenever I'm downloading games either on Steam or like on the Nintendo Switch or the PlayStation or Xbox, I always gravitate towards the old arcade classics like Street Fighter, and I'm a big fighting game fan. And oh my god, this is nice. I gotta say, this is like one of the coolest things I've bought in a long time. And for $11, even if this didn't come with any accessories or weapons, it's such a cool thing. Like I know that there's third-party companies out there that dabble in making like 1/12 scale accessories, and I think there's some companies that make like actual like 6-inch scale arcade cabinets, but I believe those retail for a little bit more than this. But for $11, this is awesome. I could buy this. I could buy a bunch of these and then just take off these stickers and just create my own custom graphics. Like, I'd love to do a Street Fighter one. I'd love to do a Mortal Kombat one. Big fan of SNK and Neo Geo. I'd love to make a bunch of Neo Geo cabinets, and then maybe change the placard here and have like that little thing where it shows the different games that are on the Neo Geo console. Man, this is so neat. So yeah, I mean, this is what it is. It's a arcade cabinet. Depending on how old you are, I'm sure there's some of you out there who are pretty young, so you might not be familiar with the arcades. But in my day, we used to go to like the arcade, or you'd see something like this at a bowling alley or at a 7-Eleven, and you'd pop in a quarter, somewhere in here, or a token, press start, and then you could play a video game. Back in my day, like for some games like Street Fighter, on a Friday or Saturday night at the popular arcades, they'd command us like long lines of people waiting to play. And then you'd have to wait your turn, so you'd place your quarter like somewhere on the cabinet, usually on the screen, indicating your place in line. And it's pretty much like a King of the Hill kind of tournament. Yeah, God, those are such fun days. So yeah, for me, just handling something like this is like a piece of my childhood and my teenage and college years. I just love the arcade. But this is cool. It's 6-inch scale. Here's links to give you an idea of how tall it is. And here's Midas Rex. Excellent figure. Do not sleep on this action figure. Even if you have no interest at all with Fortnite, this figure is a must buy. I'm telling you, it's worth the price of admission. Very, very impressed with this guy. Great figure. This one's alright, very decent, but So yeah, here's a arcade cabinet. You know, it's the scale. You know, let's say that you're not interested in Fortnite. Just buy a bunch of these. If you're into fig photography, you know, maybe like say this is like in Batman's Batcave, or at the Avengers Mansion, or in like the X-Men Mansion, or just something. You know, this is a great accessory just to have. And before I forget, let's remember that this is also a weapons locker, and I'm trying to figure out how we open this thing up. It looks like there's a tab here. There's no instructions, so I don't know if you pull this. All right, you pull this out. Oh wow, that's neat. Okay. So it's a storage locker, and much like the other Fortnite toys, they don't give us plastic baggies. They give us these environmentally friendly tissue papers to store the accessories. Just carefully cut along here. So we get 3 accessories with this thing. We get a jar. I don't know what's in it. I don't play the video game. There's a jar of some sort of fluid in here. It's like blue. It's like water maybe. And you get more weapons. So, you know, buy this. You can use it for your Marvel Legends. This one's kind of bent, warped. I can fix that. Nice sculpting. Nice paint application. Really impressed. Yeah, I said this in one of the videos. I kind of feel like the weapons and accessories you're getting with these Fortnite figures are just a tiny step above the Marvel Legends stuff. The sculpting is probably equal, but the fact that the paint application on these is going that little bit extra mile. Like you can see the paint chipping there. It's really nice. This is very bare bones. It's kind of bent. I can fix that though. A little bit of water. I mean, warm or boiling water. And this is cool. You know, you open up the back of the arcade cabinet, and you can store all your weapons. You know, this. Very, very cool. Yeah. So I mean, if you're a big fan of the Punisher, you know, you can. You know, recreate the Punisher armory, and it's like, you know, have a wall of weapons or something. Or you can even use this for your Star Wars Black Series, you know. For the Mandalorian, he has his weapons locker aboard the Razor Crest. You know, just take something like this and just put all his weapons on it. Yeah, this is great. For $11, you can't go wrong with this. This is awesome. But for me, it's all about this arcade cabinet. I think it's great. And the fact that you can open this up, you know, I'm sure there's some psychopath out there that's going to figure out a way to take this apart and actually put in like a Raspberry Pi or something and turn this into like a real arcade cabinet. It's crazy too. I'm not sure if you could catch this on camera, but they even went to great lengths to even sculpt out detail here. There's like, it's almost like the recreation of like a motherboard or circuit board. Sculpted out in the back of the monitor, and in back of the joystick console here, and over here too. Wow, that's nuts. Yeah, so this is great. I don't know, whoever thought of this at Hasbro, you know, good for you. This is amazing. You deserve a raise. So, yeah, I'm very impressed with this. You can't go wrong. $11, awesome. Right, so if I had to rate this thing numerically, easy 10. Easy 10. It's functional. You know, you can store your weapons in here. You get this cool weapons rack. It's a great diorama piece. It's great for fig photography. And if you're one of those crazy DIY psychopaths, I'm sure you're going to find a way to actually turn this into a real working arcade cabinet. Alright, so with that being said, let's wrap this up. Once again, my name is Lou. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you aboard. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. I have a bunch of videos. They could be very long-winded. They could be just like 30 minutes of me rambling. But like I said before, you know, I enjoy collecting toys. I enjoy collecting action figures. Whether or not you're still in the game, or if you just want to live vicariously through me as I unbox these things, you're more than welcome to. But I hope you find this content somewhat enjoyable. So, I don't know. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, and most importantly, be happy, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.